Today is especially difficult for the families of the 48 Israeli hostages who still remain in Hamas captivity in the Gaza Strip. For nearly 2 years now, Ilay David has lived every day waiting for news about his younger brother, Evyatar David, who was kidnapped by Hamas during the Nova Music Festival massacre on October 7th of 2023, just 22 years old. You can see him right here. Just weeks ago, Hamas released this disturbing video of Evyatar in captivity in the Gaza Strip, skin and bones, digging his own grave. Yet another show of the terror group's latest psychological warfare against the Israeli public. And joining us now is Ilay David himself. Ilay, thank you for joining us. First of all, how are you?
Not well. It's very hard. It's been 2 years now, and it's like it's really unimaginable. I mean, it's hard to comprehend. It feels like reality is crumbling, because I cannot understand how this thing isn't over yet.
2 years later, what do you remember from October 7th?
The strongest memory I have from this day is the second I understand that Evyatar is abducted. Hamas broadcasted him and his friend Guy Gilboa Dalal from a dark cell, maybe underground, with 3 other hostages, and it was 2 hours after noon. So we saw him alive, we saw him inside Gaza, we saw him as a hostage. So we understand that he is kidnapped, and we had this privilege. Many other families didn't have that privilege for a very, very long time, if at all. So I try to remember this moment as horrible it was, as horrifying it was. I try to remember that he survived and that he will come back on his feet, like we saw him in this video.
Looking back over these last few years, how do you explain that your brother is still there? Who do you hold responsible?
First and foremost, Hamas. They are the direct responsibles for doing October 7th, for all the atrocities they have done, for the atrocities they are still doing in Gaza, to Israelis, to Jewish people, and also to the Gazans themselves. And after that, the Israeli government, which has responsibility to bring back the hostages safe and sound, and because this is the core values of our nation, and also the people of the West, the nations of the West, leaders worldwide, if they wish to give terror a victory, they can give up. But if they wish Western values will prevail and win this conflict, then they must unite right now and do everything they can to bring the hostages as soon as possible, and put all the pressure on the negotiators, on Hamas, on Israel, to make it happen as soon as possible.
You know, it's been October 7th every day for your family. How has your family changed since October 7th?
We never cried until October the 7th. And since October the 7th, we cry all the time. And we break all the time. But we understand that if Evyatar doesn't give up, and we know that he doesn't give up, we have to pick ourselves up and reunite and fight. That's what we do every time we break. And I saw my parents crumbling to pieces, and I saw my younger sister going lost without her bigger brother. But I also saw how family is important to me, and how we keep each other strong and sane through this period of time. It's really unimaginable, really unimaginable. But I know that Evyatar is wishing the same stuff to come back to us. when one of the hostages came back to tell us what happened down there, he told us that Evyatar is dreaming about the cookings of my mom. The simple things that we do as family, to play music with me, all those little stuff. And that's what keeping us alive. And I know for sure, for a fact, that those are the same things that keeps him alive.
How do you and your family deal with the holidays under these difficult circumstances? It's not easy.
It's horrible. It's brutal, to be honest. I'm depressed when it comes to the holidays, because my brother is a major part in those holidays. I cannot celebrate without him. I barely mark those holidays. Evyatar is a guitar player. We play music together every Friday and also every holiday, and he sings. And I know that he's down there in this filthy, narrow tunnel. The only thing he thinks about is going back to us, to his family, to make his music again, to be with his friends, to achieve his dreams, his hopes. He wants to travel the world. That's what people in his age do. He's 24, for God's sake, only 24. He wants to travel the world. He wants to study music. And I cannot think about a holiday without him. Hopefully next holiday he will be here to celebrate with us.
Ilay David, the brother of Israeli hostage Evyatar David, thank you so much for joining us.